Welcome. Hello. Hi, Ilana. Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Hello. Right. Gallery view so I can see your faces. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Neil, just look at your picture. Just look at Neil's pictures. He always puts something quite fun there, you know. Today it's my band. And it's me behind him singing, and Lawrence Glamberg and my husband Merlin playing there. Yes. Right. People are still arriving. This is amazing. You know, today is the first night of Pesach, Passover. So I didn't expect too many people because here in Britain now is the time when it's all happening. So thank you very much for joining me. You know, it's a privilege to be celebrating it with you. And it's fantastic to have non-Jewish people with us today, which is, you know, double great on a day like today. Yes, so I guess it's 1 minute into the session. Let's have a little hello from everyone. Now, I see that some people are not, I don't know how that works. Yes, I'm going to unmute everyone now, and let's make sure that the chat is there. Unmuting everyone, let's say hello to each other.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Rosie.
Hello.
Hello. Chaya. Hello.
Okay. Wonderful. So how many of you have sung counting songs in Yiddish? There are plenty of these, lots of different ones, and it's quite traditional to sing a counting song at the table. And today's song will be slightly unusual. Text is traditional, but the music is what we sing, kind of what I composed. And we will go straight through the tune, first of all, and then we will see how many verses we can do. Basically, what happens in these songs is, who knows one? I know one. One is God. Who knows two? Two is, you know, and there are all these, you know, the fathers and the holy, you know, the mothers and the Torah and the, you know, all these different answers. And then we get to 13, usually. And today we may get to 13. It becomes a very long song. Let's see how we get on. First of all, let's look at the tune for the very first verse. Okay, I'll show you the music straight away. Let's look at that. Right here. The key is a tone higher than what we have, yeah? Right, I sing a phrase, you sing after me. I da 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 ya da 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 da, I da da ya da 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 da. Go on. Okay, I think I sang a variation. Hope you don't mind. Okay, one more time. Let's go. I da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da 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 da. Listen. I da 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 ya da 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 I da da da, and then we go up. Okay, so let's go from the second line. Dun dun Jewish mode. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. Yes. Let's sing the first 2 lines from the beginning. First 2 lines. Let's go. I da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da 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 I da 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 I da 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 I da da ya da 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 I da ya da 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 da. So that last line from the top now, go together. I da da ya da 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 I da ya da 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 da. One more time. I da da ya da 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 I da ya da 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 da. Yeah, I'll do the whole verse. I sing with slight rhythmic variations. Do your own whatever. When we sing it with text, it will be a bit clearer or not. From the beginning, just the tune. I da da ya da 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 da. I da da ya da 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 da. I da 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 da. I da da da. I da da ya da 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 da. I da ya da 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 da. How is that? Let's see your faces. Yeah? Yeah? All right? Yeah? Good? So how many of you have heard this before? I think we sang it all over the place, certainly in Brighton and in London. If you have my CD, Slumbering and the Shepherds, it's the opening track, and we just blast it out. So let's blast it out today. And a few more people joined, wonderful. And I guess people from other time zones, right? I see Leslie here, it's morning. I see Eve there, okay. One more time through the tune? Yeah, okay, you're nodding, so let's do that. There will be an extra line adding every time, okay? But for now, just the first verse. Let's go. Here we go. And I da 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 ya da 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 da. I da da ya da 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 da. I da 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 ya da da ya da da. I da da da. I da da ya da 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 da. I da ya da 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 da. One more time. I da 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 ya da 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 da. I da da ya da 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 da. Ay 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 ay. I da da da. I da da ya da 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 da. I da ya da 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 da. Right? I think we know it now. Yeah? I think we know it. Yeah?
Ish.
Yeah? Okay, so when we go through text, it may be easier to sing it rhythmically, so let's go through text. First verse only, and remember, we'll be adding lines every single time. Okay, so, Ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Okay, I say it, then you say it in the rhythm of the song. I'll do it one more time, listen. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Noymar ma Nedaber. Was sollen wir sagen? Okay, so zogen becomes one syllable. Was sollen wir sagen? See if you can do that. Let's go. Was sollen wir sagen? And again, was sollen wir sagen? Sollen wir sagen? What can we say? What shall we say? Was sollen wir sagen? Und was sollen wir reden? And what shall we speak? What shall we say again? Yeah. Und was sollen wir reden? Reden, okay? So we're looking bar 5. Shall I make it a bit bigger? I'll make it a bit, see if I can make it a bit bigger. I'll say that again slower, bar 5, second line. Was sollen wir so, oh, sorry, it's different rhythm here. Was sollen wir sagen? Und was sollen wir reden? Let's stick to that rhythm. I never sing it like this. Let's go. Was sollen wir sagen? Und was sollen wir reden? Yeah? Getting clearer? One more time. Second line, was. And let's go. Was sollen wir sagen? Und was sollen wir reden? Was? Eins. Badai. What is one? Yeah? What does one mean? Was? Eins. Badait. Okay? I'll say the second line all the way through. It's rhythmically a bit tricky. Bar 5, watch me. Was sollen wir sagen? Und was sollen wir reden? Was? Eins. Badait. Good? Again? What do you think? Again, people are nodding. Yes, let's do it again. Okay. You know what? Let's go from the beginning, okay? The first line. I'm going from the beginning. Speak with me. Ma Noymar. Okay, in the rhythm of the song. 1, 2, 3, and Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? Eins. Badait. And then we get an answer. Gott is einer und weiter keiner. I die should be easy for you. So God is the only one and nobody else and nothing else, right? So let's speak the God phrase. Number 9, bar 9, God is. You can listen to me or speak with me. We'll do it twice. And Gott is einer und weiter keiner. Let's go again. Gott is einer und weiter keiner. Die. Yes, let me see your faces. It seems difficult, but once we've done it 3 or 4 times, or 13 times, you'll really know it. Okay. Wow, 34 people. Excellent. We have almost, our normal rate today. So I'm going to sing it slowly. Follow what I'm doing. It should be easier with, putting text and music together. All right. It's in B minor, in case you're interested. Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber, Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? Eins. Badait. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ay, dari. Try with me from the beginning. Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber, Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? Eins. Badait. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ay, dari. Right? That's our preparation work. We need to know that particular verse really well. Yeah, how is that?
The first line.
Great.
Good.
Okay. All right, now there are people in the chat. Yeah, first line is tricky. Well, you know what? First line, okay. First line. Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Let's look at that. Yeah? Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Twice. Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Okay, and then was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? Eins. Badait. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ay, dari. We can all do the dari. Yep. First verse again. What do you think? First verse again. Let me see your faces. No, yes, no. I'm afraid to say most people are nodding. More people are nodding than not nodding. So we're going to do it one more time. We need to know this one really well. And then see if you can remember the tune. Memorize the tune. Let's go. Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber, Ma Noymar Ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? Eins. Badait. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Okay, I'm going to switch us back to gallery view. See each other? Yeah? You getting on okay with this? Good to see. Oh, look. Yeah, I just heard a dog barking. I thought at that point I should mute you. So, that's our preparation. Let's see if we remember the tune. What do you think? Yeah, la la light with me. Don't look at your music. Let's go. I da da ya da 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 ya da 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 I da 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 I die da die I die die da da die 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 I die ya da 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 die. So what's happening? This is verse 1. We sing was eins badait, who knows one, God is einer, God is one, and nothing else. In the second verse, we add something to this. Now I'm going to show you our second verse in the text. I don't know if you've downloaded this 13 verses. 13 verses. Yeah, but I'll show you this one. When you look at this text, Nedaber, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Was zwei badait. See that? That's line 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line in the second verse. Was zwei badait. So we are asking, who knows two? And the answer is, zwei seinen die Luches. Now, if we go to this different version here, there is a translation to what every number and what everything in the 13 verses mean. So in the first one, it says God. In the second one, two are the tablets of the covenant. You know, it's just because I don't know what covenant, you know, the English word for it, I had to look here. So then we go to Einer is doch God. So we still say the one as well. And let's just to see how the structure works, go to the third verse. We are again saying, Ma Noymar Nedaber, Ma Noymar Nedaber, was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden, was drei badait. What is three? Drei seinen die Vaters, three is all the fathers, zwei seinen die Luches, einer ist doch Gott, and you see we're back to what we sang in the first verse. Is this structure clear, more or less? Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
So I will show you what happens in the second verse, and I'll show you the second verse in text, okay? It's not in the music. Let's see. So there will be an extra little line there. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, and that da-da-da-da-da will add every time. So second verse, follow me. Ma Noymar Nedaber, Ma Noymar Nedaber, was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was zwei badait, zwei seinen die Luches, einer ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner, right? Okay, let me see your faces. How is that? Yeah, following, great. So let's say zwei seinen die Luches, you see that? And then let's see what happens in the third verse. You see zwei seinen die Luches? Yeah, that's the only new line you get. Let's look at verse 3. We have was drei badait. Drei seinen die Vaters. Very familiar word for you, even if you don't know Yiddish. Vaters, fathers. Zwei seinen die Vaters. Oh, sorry. Drei seinen die Vaters. Oh, three fathers. Zwei seinen die Luches. Einer ist doch Gott. And we're back on the track there. Okay? I will sing you the third verse. If you're ready, sing with me. Ma Noymar Nedaber, Ma Noymar Nedaber, was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was drei badait, drei seinen die Vaters, zwei seinen die Luches, einer ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ay, ay, dai, dai, dai. Yes. A few people just joined us, 5 more. So, yeah. Say hello to each other one more time. Hi, okay. Yeah. Great. Okay, so 37, fantastic. 37 participants today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, is the structure more or less clear? What happens, yeah? Let's just look at the new words for the verse number 4 and 5, and we will sing the 5 verses, which is what the trio usually, do. We never sang 13 because it's a 5-minute song as it is already. So we'll see how we get on with it. We will start with the 5. So let's go back to text. We're only going to look at the new lines. So this is verse 4. So we are asking, what's 4? Who knows 4? Find that line. It says, was vier badait. What is 4? Vier seinen die Mutters, 4 are the mothers. And then we go to drei seien die Vaters, yeah? So vier seien die Mutters, easy, easy. Next verse. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber, same. Und was soll man reden? Was? 5 badait. What's 5? 5 seien die Chumoshem. Now here we have to say it quickly. 5 seien die Chumoshem. Okay, try that. 5 seien die Chumoshem. Yeah, the books of the Torah. 5 seien die Chumoshem. 4 seien die Mutters. 3 seien die Vaters. 2 seien die Luches. Einer ist doch Gott. Right? Like that? Yeah? And then we get to, oh no, we won't get to the 6th one. Let's try these 5. Yeah, let's try these 5. Shall I show you? I'll show you text. I'll show you just the text. And let's go for it. We're going from the beginning. How do you feel? It'll be a long song. Right. Sit upright, use your lungs, use your energy, scare your neighbors. Let's go. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber, ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? Eins, badait. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ai da yari dari da. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber, ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? 2 badait. 2 seien die Luches. Einer ist doch Gott. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ai dai dari dari dai. Straight away. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber, ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? 3 badai. 3 seien die Vaters. 2 seien die Luches. Einer ist doch Gott. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ai da yari dari dai. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber, ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? 4 badait. 4 seien die Mutters. 3 seien die Vaters. 2 seien die Luches. Einer ist doch Gott. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ai da ya da da. Let's rest a bit. Sing it, Baba. Ai da da ya da 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 da. Ai da 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 da. Ai da da ya da 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 da. Ai da da da. We are going for the 5th verse. Let's go. Ma Noymar ma Nedaber, ma Noymar ma Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was? 5 badait. 5 seien die Chumoshem. 4 seien die Mutters. 3 seien die Vaters. 2 seien die Luches. Einer ist doch Gott. Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ai da ya da da da. Ai da da ya da 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 da. Ai da 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 da. Ai da 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 da. Ai da da da. Ai da 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 da. Ai da ya da.
Go for me.
Okay.
How did you manage? How did you manage? Tell me. Okay, great dancing. Yeah, Ben. So the question is, do we want to go for 13 verses? Well, it's kind of 50-50, isn't it? You know what happens with voting? I would say we should sing these 5 verses one more time. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I see people with kind of more confident nodding. Now, the 13 verses option is on that web page. Yeah, you have 13 verses. I never sing them, it's too much. But just the day before yesterday, I took part in recording a 13 verses song, the traditional Hebrew one. Now, I don't speak Hebrew. I had to sing just one line in Hebrew. At the end, I was in the 13th verse. So it took 7 minutes, the whole song. So I'm afraid that, we usually finish a bit earlier than it just cuts us off. So we'll just do these 5 again, okay? Otherwise it'll be 7 minutes. Yeah? Right, let's all hear each other. Just I'll unmute, you will sing together to hear a mess and just to reconnect with each other. Let's go. It's a total mess, isn't it? Total mess. Right, back to our song. Oh, still somebody is not muted. Oh, okay, back to our song. Yeah, okay. Nobody brought matza today. Did anyone bring matza? Let me see. Somebody brought matza. Show us. Where is it? But come on, she's going to show us matza. Well, yeah, because that's what we eat. Look at that. Ed Allen brought some. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, come on. Yes. Well, I don't have any. Yeah, look. Sally, Teresa, there. Yeah, you're all showing us matzahs. Excellent. Well, they don't sell any in our corner shop, but wonderful, fantastic. So back to our song. Right, let's go all the way from the beginning, the 5 verses. Right, sing out. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was eins bedeutet, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Noymar und Nedaber. Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was 2 bedeutet, 2 sind in der Loches, einer ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was 3 bedeutet, 3 sind in die Vaters, 2 sind in der Loches, einer ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Noymar und Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was 4 bedeutet, 4 sind in die Mutters, 3 sind in die Vaters, 2 sind in die Loches, einer ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. Ja, bye-bye. Fifth verse. Noymar und Nedaber. Noymar und Nedaber. Was soll mir sagen und was soll mir reden? Was 5 bedeutet. 5 sein in die Vermoschen, 4 sein in die Mutters, 3 sind in die Vaters, 2 sind in die Loches, ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weiter keiner. da 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 da. I da 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 ya da 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 da. I da 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 ya da 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 da. I da da.
Yes, yes, yes.
Chag Sameach.
Seinen die Masters.
Pesach.
That was fun. You know, we do have some time. I'm afraid to go for more verses, to be honest. I'm afraid to go for more verses. Let me do my announcements. Write whatever you need to write in the chat, and we will sing maybe the last verse and the Bye again at the end, yeah? So announcements, you may know, you may not know. On the 11th is a concert. So tomorrow, Russian song. The day after will be a nice Yiddish song. I'll think of something melodic. Contrast to today. And then on the 11th, we will have a concert with Yefim Chorny and Susanna Gergos joining us from Chisinau in Moldova. Very interesting. If you haven't seen them, they're very, very, just amazing guys. She can't play her piano because it's out of tune, but she'll play like this thing, you know, a plastic substitute. And Yefim Chorny writes his own songs. He's great. He will be singing mostly in Yiddish. I will sing a couple of traditional Russian songs and my own Russian songs then. And that session will not be recorded. The session will not be on YouTube. They asked me, you know, he doesn't want to show any mistakes if anything happens. So I don't have permission from them. So be there if you want to see Yefim Chorny, the star of the Yiddish song. And then we are running all the way until the 16th. I'll probably take one day break and then see what happens. I'm guessing that we will be still in the lockdown. So we'll do another run of 10 sessions and then another run, and then who knows what happens. So keep singing. If you have anything to say, write it in the chat and I will answer you if I see you and I remember to answer. Also use Facebook, social media to bring more people to us, and you know it all, the rest. Thank you very much for coming today. We're going to go back to verse 5 and Yadadai. And I hope that those who are celebrating Pesach, you have some nice meal prepared for today. So I told you I'm using teff flour and water to make something like matzahs. Verse 5, let's go. Was finns badait, finns and in die vermoschen, vier sind in die Motors, drei sind in die Vaters, zwei sind in die Lochas, einer ist doch Gott, Gott ist einer und weitere keiner. Ai dai, ai dai, dai, ai dai, dai, ja da 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 dai, ja da 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 dai, ja da 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 dai, ai da da dai, ja da 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 dai, dai. I die, da die, I die, die, da da die, die. Big note. I die, die, big note.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was certainly fun to me. Oh, you look, Celia showing some other food. Yeah, food. So thank you very much for today. Have a lovely evening, morning, day. And I hope to see you whenever. Keep singing. Sing with me. Bye, everyone. Lots of love.